What's up, there, guys? It's the Balen Football Channel, Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel. You know what it is. Welcome to a new video. We're just gonna speak about few things. We're just gonna speak about two things. In fact, we're just gonna speak about the situation of the players that were training with us, with Kaizer Chiefs, the ones that were from Wits, and then we're just gonna address just a small thing about the club, about the team, about the fans as to how we conduct ourselves. Other than that, yeah, that's all. So the first thing before we do that, let's address the fact that this is Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel. So this is what we do. This is not a new thing. This is not a new thing. There's Orlando Pirates football channels that are run by fans. There's Mamelodi Sundowns. It's like that. It's happening. So what happens is this: because it's Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel, we look into Kaizer Chiefs as to how the team is performing. We do reviews. We do reactions on the team, and then we rate our players. We rate as to how the club is doing its business. So it's not gonna be, let's say we're doing a post-match review. We're not gonna speak about Orlando Pirates players, about Mamelodi Sundowns players, about Chippa United players. Otherwise, if we're going to do that, we're just gonna take around 10, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, just doing that thing. So what we do is that we concentrate on our team, we critique our team, of course, and then we're going to speak about other teams, because Kaizer Chiefs does not play alone, it plays against other teams as well. So I'm just going to mention there on what is happening on other teams. So I do watch Orlando Pirates football channels. I do watch Mamelodi Sundowns football channels. I support football. So that's how we do. That's how we do things. So don't think when I'm doing things and say, no, Balen is biased and just speaking about this team and all that. Yeah, it's that's the point of the whole thing. It's about the team that I support. So, but it's good for football. Hence, I do watch other channels from of other teams as well, because it's good for football. It makes you have a variety of opinions about the game. Because we don't do what Junior Kanye are doing. No, I'm not even trying to do that. I don't think I can get to that level. These guys played football. They're professionals. They played football. They know all these things. Hence, they can do analysis in details and all that. We don't do that. We do our analysis from the side of the fans as to how fans see the game. That's how it works. So the first thing that we speak about is the situation of the players of Wits. A transfer situation, of course, because the Chiefs cannot sign players, but there were three players that were training with us. It's Nange, Hlanti, and Peterson, the keeper. So it is said that they are training with us, these guys, and we're hoping that when we get the results from the Court of Arbitration for Sports, we might be able to sign them. But in the game against Chippa, before the game against Chippa, I think the coach was asked about the situation since the results were out, and it was said that we cannot sign players as to what's going to be the situation. And this was the response of Gavin Hunt, that we're going to look into the issue and how we handle it. I'm going to go to the management of the team. We're going to see if we can loan out the players so that they can have game time. So the first thing that I asked myself was what does Hunt mean by loaning out players? Because we cannot sign players. So, but it was clarified along the way that it is said that the team cannot sign players, but it can have a contractual agreement with players, and then, but the only thing is that you cannot register them so that they can play for you and be your players and use them in the league, or loan them as your players. No, you can just have a contractual agreement. So that was the case. That was how I viewed this thing, and that's how this thing was explained, that we can register players, but unfortunately we cannot register them into the team. But the second question that I asked myself, then, if that's possible and if that's what Kaizer Chiefs has had, is this a good business for the team, for the club? That was my second question. And to me, it's not a good one. It's not a good one. The third one is it a good business for the players? No, it's not a good season it's not a good business for players. Players need certainty. They must play for their team. More especially this guy. These guys cannot be guys that are taken out in and out for loan. They're old. Some is 29, 30. Some, I think, they're above 25. They cannot be taken up and down for loans. No. And the team let's not overcomplicate things. We're serving a transfer ban, let's serve it, let's finish it, so that when we sign players, we're clear on what we want. And the question that I was asking myself is to say, if we loan out these players, does it mean next season when we're able to sign players, will they still be relevant for the team? That's the question that I'm asking myself. Will they still be relevant for the team? I don't think so. And I don't, even if they will still be relevant, I think there will be new players that are going to come out. There's going to be new stars. There's going to be new players. There's going to be players that are rising from other teams that might be relevant for Kaizer Chiefs at that moment. So that's what I'm thinking. It's not a good business for the players and for us. And it's not good for us, so that we need Kaizer Chiefs as a club has to accept the situation as it is. If we're busy now trying to get players, backdoors and loan them, it means we're still trying to do manga business, and we're still trying to do quick fix. I don't believe in quick fix. If we accept that the team is a mess, then let us accept the situation, let's save it, and let's work with what we have. So that's the first thing that myself I taught myself, that we need to work with what we have, and we need to let the reality to sink in. That this is the situation of the team. This is where we are. We cannot sign players, and we have these kind of players. How do we use them? How do we support them? That is what we need to concentrate on. We don't need other businesses outside. We don't need the coach to be thinking about other things. After all, we didn't lose those players because they were never Kaizer Chiefs players. They never played for us. Maybe Gavin Hunt, because of the relationship he has with the players, the connection he has with the players, because they saved him when he was still in Wits, maybe still had that connection with them. But us, no, we did not have that. Let's let them go. Let's let them go. Let's know what we have right now and work with what we have right now. So that, I think that has been settled. Another thing that I wanted to speak about is how we conduct ourselves as fans and as supporters of the game and supporters of the team. Yeah, I'm not fine. I'm not okay. I have flu, but it's fine. It's not a problem. But this, how we conduct ourselves is an issue to me. It's an issue to me. Gavin Hunt played 4 games, lost 2 against Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns. That's one thing that we must note. And then won 2. Then there's new people now. Gavin Hunt, is it ready for all this and all that? Is maybe he should leave the team and all that? Those are stupid talks. Those are stupid talks. They're unlike football. It's just confused people. It's confused people that want to have stupid talks on the team and that don't want to accept the situation as it is. Gavin Hunt signed knowing what is happening in Kaizer Chiefs. When he signed, Kaizer Chiefs could not sign players. When he had a contract with Chiefs, he knew that we can't sign players, and we knew the players that Kaizer Chiefs used. You see? So that's the first thing that we need to accept. That Hunt knew this thing, so it means he's ready for this thing. He's ready for this thing. Why are we doubting him? Gavin Hunt is known for promoting players, known for building new players, for working with young players, and is known for introducing players in the game and making stars. That is why I think that's part of the reasons why Kaizer Chiefs chose him. That is relevant for this. We're going to need him for this kind of a situation. So let us accept that. Let's stop bothering Hunt. He's not going anywhere. He shouldn't go anywhere. We give him chance to lead the team. We support him because I have faith in him. Personally, I have faith in him. He's proven himself in many teams. Other people that are saying no, this pressure on Kaizer Chiefs, it might make him want to resign. That's the thing with Kaizer Chiefs fans. That's the thing with Kaizer Chiefs fans. This pressure, what is this pressure? Because there's the very same pressure, the same pressure that we had on Ernest Middendorp. Kaizer Chiefs went to a final. We lost in the Nedbank final against TS Galaxy. We've been progressing in cups. We lost, in the later stages of these cups that we're competing on. And then we lost the league in the last game. Why did we lose the league in the last game? It's because we're pushing the coach and pushing and having hopes that we're going to win out of the players we have, out of all the material we have. I mean, what kind of expectations do we have on Ernest Middendorp? What do you want him to do with those players? What magic were we expecting? What is it? Because the team has been in a mess for a very long time. And we want quick fix. We want to put pressure on coaches unnecessarily. We put an unnecessary pressure on Ernest Middendorp. He worked with what he has. And he pushed these players to the limits, to be honest. Pushed them. He pushed up until the last game of the season, and then we lost it. And then the next thing, we're angry. Hey, Middendorp, this and this and this and that. Plays bad football and all that. Now we have Hunt who's in, trying to fix the team. You want him to win against Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs. Against the fact that we don't have enough squad. more, a powerful squad to compete with these guys. We want him to fool us. We want him to play a very fraudulent football, win those games, and then we think we're going somewhere. No. I'm glad that we're losing against Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs so that we accept where we are. And that's what I said, that if we want a test on how far we are as a team, let's test ourselves against Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs in Mamelodi Sundowns. And I'm glad that we're losing against those teams, and I'm glad that we understand where we are right now. And that is how we need to fix and manage our ambition and all that we've been calling for, from the coach, and we've been expecting from the players. Let's manage them. Let's support the team. The team does not need support when it's doing well. No. Support is much more needed when the team is not doing well. That's the entire purpose of the fans, is to push when the team is not doing well. But this is what is happening now. You go on social media, you find Kaizer Chiefs fans making fun. Some they are in despair. There's much guys well, they were saying we should not expect anything, should just watch TV and all that. No, man, no, that's not how football works. We understand where we are. Let's support the team. Let me tell you, whatever you tweet, whatever you do on Facebook, in whatever platform we find ourselves and speak, it has an impact on the guys on the camp. And those guys need support. The only thing they need is support. Someone says there are players who don't deserve to be wearing the badge of Kaizer Chiefs and all that. So what? They don't deserve it, but they're wearing it now. Can you change that? No, you can't change that. Can you change that so-and-so player, so-and-so does not deserve the badge, does not deserve and all that? No, we can't change that. What we can change is our support and mentality towards these guys. If we have faith on these guys and we demand that they put their bodies on the line, they show the fight for Kaizer Chiefs. That's the only thing we can demand from them. Right now, this is the only thing I expect from these guys. I expect them to put up a fight. Going to play against Orlando Pirates, I don't expect them to produce miracles. No. I expect them to go, if they go down, they must go down with a fight. We need to see the body language of the players. We need to see when they lose. We don't want to see happy players after losing. No, we want to see players that are not happy, that understand the situation, and that are willing to change the situation and fight and make the situation better. And how can they do that? Players cannot put the morale if we can't put the morale. No. And it's just unfortunate we cannot go to the stadiums and support them and show our support there. But let's show our support wherever we are. Let's tweet, let's Facebook, let's do everything that shows, that puts support and faith in these guys. And one last thing that I want to address, let's stop this thing of pinpointing players and saying, no, it's going to be good, it's our style and all that. We're demanding an unnecessary, performance from the guy that he doesn't have. Right now, he's a young guy. He's a new guy into the PSL. He's a new guy into the system of the coach. Let's give them support as a collective. Let's support the players as a collective. Let's support the coach as a collective. Let's not select so-and-so, so-and-so. Otherwise, we're going to put unnecessary pressure on certain players. And that unnecessary pressure, I'm telling you, is going to have an impact on them. It's going to have an impact on them individually, but it's also going to have an impact on the entire team. Someone says, hey, Manyama must perform this and this and this and that. The whole team now is still in the renewal. That's how I see it. It's still in the renewal, in the revival. The coach is beginning to know his players. The players are beginning to understand the coach. The players are from a loss of the league that was very bad. They've had a long period without winning anything. You expect that to change over a minute? No, it's not going to happen. Doesn't happen like that. Klopp signed for Liverpool. Klopp, how long did it take Klopp to win the league? I think 2 seasons, 2 or 3 seasons. Pep signed for Man City. How long did it take Pep to win with Man City? Those are the best coaches. I'm mentioning the best of the best you can find in the world. And what you want Gavin Hunt to produce over 4 games? You want him to produce what? Miracles? No. No, let's support the team. Let's have a good morale. Let's have a good morale. Let's support the team, support the guys. Allow the coach. Gavin Hunt is known for this thing, for producing something out of nothing, for having confidence in the new players. Let's have support for that. And let's not take these things, hey, Gavin is the same as NS. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. If you don't know how Gavin Hunt does things, go watch Wits games, how they were playing. There were games where Wits was knocking Mamelodi Sundowns 3-0. They were playing a very beautiful football. And there are games even before that, he's played beautiful football. He's produced players. He has produced many players, Gavin Hunt. And he's known for this thing in very small clubs where things are not that much, facilities and resources are not there. Now you think he's going to fail in Kaizer Chiefs. Why? because of 4 games of 4 games. No, let's not have that. Let's not have that. Let's support the team. It's if other fans of other teams are bashing and speaking a lot of, talking a lot of nonsense, it's fine. Let them talk their nonsense. Their teams are doing well. We hope they win. We hope they win. Allow them to have that talk. Ours is to focus on us as a team. Anyway, that's all from me. I don't want to be much longer. If you enjoyed the video, let us share, let us subscribe, and let us give it to our friends as well. I don't mind. If you want to share it on Facebook, share it on Facebook, share it on WhatsApp, share it on Twitter. Yeah, I saw that maybe Facebook might be another best platform for us. Let's share it on Facebook, let's share it on Twitter, let's share it with our friends, and let's have fun, let's enjoy the game. Other than that, from me, thank you very much.